Hi guys, this is Abhiram Palm with us in Multimedia. Today we're going to be talking about relating multiplication and division. Objective: understanding how to relate division solving to multiplication. So today we're going to be doing division problems like, let's say, 24 divided by 4, and we're going to relate that by doing multiplication problems. And today I'm going to show you how we can do that. Let's get started. So first problem, 60 divided by 6. Let's say your parent asks us to solve this problem and you did not know how to solve it, but you do know your multiplication facts really well. So how we can do it is blank times 6 equals 60. And the blank would be the answer here, and our answer for this multiplication problem would be 60. So we know that 10 times 6 equals 60, which would mean that 60 divided by 6 would equal 60. Sorry, not 60, 10, guys. I had 60 in my mind. So then 60 divided by 60 divided by 6 would equal 10. Now, that might seem a little bit confusing, but there's nothing really to be confusing about. So then 60 divided by 6 equals 10, and we put it in a multiplication way, is that blank number times 6 equals 60. And we know that 10 times 6 equals 60, so our answer would be 10. And remember how I told you the blank answer here would be the answer there? Well, yes, that would be true. So then 10 times 6 equals 60, so our answer, 60 divided by 6 equals 10. Now let's move on to some more problems here. 14 divided by 2. Well, let's see. This blank number times 2 equals 14. That's what we're trying to do. Now, let's say you did not know your 7 facts, because this number would be 7. The facts would be the 7 facts really well. Well, I advise you to get a multiplication chart and try to do it along with me, so you guys try to memorize your facts and you guys will sometimes remember your facts. So, we know that 7 times 2 equals 14. So our blank answer here would be our blank answer here. So 14 divided by 2 equals 7 would be our answer. Now, have you guys remembered that anytime I do a addition problem, let's say you had 36 plus 21, I always do subtraction to check my answer. You can do the same thing with division and multiplication. All you can do is if you're doing a multiplication problem, you can use division to check your answer. Or if you're doing a division problem, you can use multiplication to check your answer too, how we're doing it here, like this. Now, let's do our next problem. So our blank number times 3 equals the answer to 15. Now the 5 facts are pretty easy, so let's start with the 5 facts. We have 5, 10, 15. And we went 3 times to get 15. That means our answer here would be 5. The factor of 5, and then we're doing 5, 10, 15, and it took us 3 times to get to answer 15, so our answer would be 5. So then our blank number up here would also be 5. Would be our answer. Now time for our next problem. 36 divided by 6, I'm going to do the blank number times 6 equals 36. Now you should probably know your multiplication double facts. If you don't, then study them hard because they'll come in use. And if you do not know, it's okay. You can use a multiplication chart for this video because all we're dealing here is with multiplication and division, but mostly multiplication. So then, let's see. 6 times 6 would equal 36. So our answer here would be 6. Sorry, that looks bad. Put this. Let me put this 6. So then 6 times 6 equals 36. So the blank number here would be 6. That means our blank number here would also be 6. Your answer. Now time for this one. 24 divided by 8. Well, let's see. We have the blank number times 8 equals 24. Now the answer with this would be 3. So then 3 times 8 equals 24. And then since 3 is in the blank number, this would be 3. Now you want to make sure you know your multiplication facts, because if you don't, then multiplication is going to get pretty tricky. You're going to take a lot of time on it. But there's also more than that. If you do not know some equations, you can also do repeated addition. Let's say you had 24 times 6. You can do 6 24 times, but that would take a long time. That means you would have to memorize your multiplication facts. But since you can also do it like this, you can also do it like this, but I'm going to put 7 times 2. You can do 7 plus 7. You did 7 2 times. So in case if you don't know your multiplication facts, then make sure if you memorize them or use a multiplication chart, or in case if you don't know how to either do of those, if you don't know how to use a multiplication chart, or you don't know how to memorize the facts, then use repeated addition. That's what I suggest. Okay, time for the next problem here. 32 divided by 8. Well, I'm going to put the blank number times 8 equals 32. So that, let's see. Let's go with the 2 table first. So then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We can go further than that, but I'm pretty sure our answers would stay in between 1 and 10. We wouldn't go so far up to 18 or 20. So 2 wouldn't be our factor table. Let me just erase that so we have enough space later on. Oh, sorry, I erased a number there. Let me just erase these. I erased them because so I can have more space, but you want to make sure in case if your teacher is telling you to show your work, you better show your work because your teacher might count it wrong. So then we can do 4 times 8. 4 times 8 equals 32, so our answer up here would be 4, because the blank answer down here would be the blank answer up there, the same answers. Now time for this one, 64 divided by 8. Well, let's see. We have the blank number times 8 equals 64. And now we know our multiplication double fact, so I would know this would be 8, because 8 times 8 equals 64. So our answer up here would be 8. And now time for our next one, 20 divided by 2. Well, dealing with the tens is pretty easy, so I'm pretty sure this would be 10, but let's also do it in the multiplication way. So any blank number times 2 equals 20. And we know 10 times 2 equals 20, so our answer would be 10 as we were correct. And then this one's also the 10, so blank number times 5 equals 50. This would be 10, and the blank number up here would also be 10. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Abhiram Paul. Please tell me how I can make my videos better. Please comment down below how we can make our videos better. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, share to your third grade friends, and subscribe. And look out for the fourth grade playlist. And if you want to do anything like this and you have technical issues, comment down below. We will help you. And thank you so much for watching. This is Abiram Palam. Have a great day. Bye bye.